welcome back to my channel. I want to do a little intro to this video. I'm gonna film, or I have filmed, it's already Thursday, so I'm getting ready to film my last meal, but I haven't done an intro yet. But I've done a what's for dinner video this week. I had every intention of filming Monday through Thursday. It just didn't work out to film Monday, so I just did Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and I'm sharing 3 different meals that my family ate this week, and I'm also sharing a really good, yummy, if you're on WW, because I know many of my followers also do WW, or even if you're not, like a healthier pumpkin brownie recipe that is so good. We've already made it. My kids really liked it. It is delicious. Very good. So I'm sharing that as well, so stay tuned for that. Any of these recipes that I can, I'll link them below if I got them off of a website or something. But yeah, 3 dinner ideas, sharing what my family ate for the last few days for dinner. I also want to give a big thank you to Thrive Market for sponsoring today's video. I'll be sharing a little bit more about them later. I am pretty new to Thrive Market, but so far I have been loving receiving stuff from them, and I know that y'all will enjoy them too. But I'll share a little bit more about that in the video, a little bit later in the video. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoy coming along for the last few days of our meals. All right, Tuesday night, we are going to be making some delicious chicken noodle soup. It is the perfect day for it. It is chilly outside, and it is like the perfect soup weather. He's ready to go outside. That for later, right? Because it's so chilly outside. Okay, so I made this before. It's been a while, but I remember it being so good. So I got everything to make it creamy chicken noodle soup. I would leave the exact recipe below, but I'm going to like go through it with y'all. So first of all, I've got some butter and olive oil, a tablespoon of butter, a teaspoon of olive oil melting in a pan. So I've got yellow onion, carrots, and celery. Like, you just can't get any easier than this. I found this at Walmart. I should have got 2 of them for this recipe, but we're just gonna make do with the 1 and just use this amount. It honestly comes out so much cheaper than buying them separately and like wasting some of it. A lot of times, like, we don't end up eating the rest of what I don't use from dicing my veggies. So we've got peas. I got a rotisserie chicken and I just shredded it up. Super easy. We got some egg noodles, 2 things of this low sodium chicken broth. We got some all-purpose flour. We got some garlic, better than bouillon. And then we're gonna do some 2% milk. We've got salt and pepper. All right, so we're gonna actually first start with this, and then we're gonna put our veggies in here and saute these up for about 5 or 6 minutes, and then add other stuff to it. All right, so I've got my veggies. This is melted. I'm gonna throw these in here. I'm gonna let these cook up for just a few minutes. All right, these have been cooking for a few minutes. They're starting to get somewhat soft. I'm just gonna add like a spoonful of garlic, like lots of garlic, maybe a little bit extra, and just stir all this in for a few minutes until it's fragrant. Then I'm gonna slowly, I've got 1/4 cup of flour. I'm gonna slowly start kind of mixing this in. So I'm gonna use 2 whole things of chicken broth. You need 8 cups of this. We're gonna do a cup of 2% milk. And then lastly, for now, we're gonna do a tablespoon of this better than bouillon. So we're gonna let this cook up for a little bit. So this is boiling. So I'm going to reduce this to simmer. I'm gonna put a timer for 20 minutes. While this is cooking up, I'm gonna go ahead and cook these. So I am cooking these separately, and we're gonna do this separately. And even she says in the recipe that, and I agree, that especially when you do leftovers, like the noodles just soak up all the juice. So I kind of like doing it this way. So I'm gonna go ahead and cook these up while this is simmering, and then when this is done, we'll add chicken and peas to it. Okay, so this has been going for a while. I'm gonna go ahead and add all of my rotisserie chicken. I'm gonna add, this is a whole rotisserie chicken. And then I also have some frozen peas. I'm gonna add some of them, probably about that much. And then I'm gonna let this cook up for a little bit longer. Probably, I'm gonna let it simmer for maybe 10 more minutes. So before we get any farther into today's video, I wanted to give a big thank you to Thrive Market. I've got a big box here full of stuff for sponsoring today's video. So if you've never heard of Thrive Market, I'm actually pretty new to using Thrive Market. So they are a membership-based online grocery store that you can go online and order your groceries and they ship to you pretty quickly. Like I said, I'm pretty new to them, but I love that I found them because I know that I mentioned before that I'm trying to do better for my family and trying to get better products as I can find them. But where I live, there's just not many grocery stores, like really any grocery stores that carry a lot of the products that I'm looking for. Like when I do a Walmart grocery order, there's not a lot of things, there's not a ton of things to choose from, honestly. So I love that I can actually go online. It's super convenient to order. What I really like about them is if you find a product and it's cheaper, like at your grocery store, they actually price match it. So I think that's really cool. But from what I've been able to find, I actually compared to like my local grocery store. Everything was cheaper through Thrive Market than what I could get it for here local to me. So on their website, it'll kind of show you usually what a retail price is and how much you're saving by going through them. On their website, you can actually filter what you're looking for, whether you're on a certain diet, whether you're looking for a certain brand. You can go online and filter and look up like the different brands or different diets that are to your needs that you're looking for foods for. Also, what's really cool is for every paid membership, Thrive Market donates a membership to someone in need. So I think that's super cool. So I'm going to share some of the products that I have. If you are interested in Thrive Market, I have a code, thrivemarket.com/homewithhailey actually gets you a free gift worth $60. So it's like a membership based. What I recommend is doing, paying for a year. It is $5 a month if you do it that way. And really you're getting your monies back because you get a free $60 gift. So you really, it's like a no-brainer. Like you're getting a free gift, but it's like paying for your membership. So some of the things that I got this month, I haven't even opened this yet. I'm so excited for this. And just having this option each month or every couple of weeks, however often I want to do it. So I got kids some Z-bars. I've never bought these for my kids. I thought they were a great price. I ordered those from there, the chocolate chip. I love Annie's products. And one of the things about the Annie's products is they're not always available like at my Walmart and on my grocery orders that I try to do. So I got these. These would be really easy to throw in the diaper bag. These are superior to Goldfish. They're so good. I also got the Bunny Grahams, the birthday cake. And then I got some fruit snacks. I think I got 2 of those, the Annie's fruit snacks. They have all kinds of Annie's products, and I'm a big fan of the Annie's products. I actually got this free in my order, the Chomps beef sticks. They're like the Slim Jims. My kids love those. These are a better option. They're grass-fed beef, 0 sugar, 90 calories, Whole30 approved, gluten-free. I'm actually really excited to try these. And this is also something I've never seen near me, the Annie's peanut butter crispy bars. I also got these cheddar cheesy smiles by Annie's. Y'all can tell I love Annie's products. These were cheaper to order through Thrive Market. The Pirate's Booty. I thought these would be really good to throw in the kids' lunchboxes. These mini cookies, those look really good to me. And then I also got these organic freezer pops. 100% fruit juice, no sugar added. Obviously no dyes and things in them. Delaney's like, ooh, those look good. So I thought these would be a really good option for the kids. I also got these. I thought the kids would love these. The sour cream and onion chips. And then we've got some veggie sticks. Just individual bagged things that I got. And then the snack packs. Himalayan pink salt popcorn. Got a thing of organic applesauce. Okay, my kids are ready to dig into these snacks. So if you're interested, like I said, thrivemarket.com/homewithhailey will get you a free $60 gift. So I'll leave all the information below. It is Wednesday evening and we're having a very simple dinner tonight. I love trying new recipes, making different recipes with just different things, but then there's some nights that I like to throw a protein, a veggie, a carb, some bread. We're gonna be very simple today. So we're gonna make some steaks for dinner tonight. I'm not the best with making steaks, but they usually come out pretty good. So I do know the first step is to get them like room temperature, let them sit out for like 20 minutes. So I am letting them do that. So some of my kids eat steak, some of them don't prefer steak. So usually when I know it's something that they don't really like, I'll switch out the protein. So I will probably go ahead and throw some chicken nuggets in the air fryer for a couple of the kids that I know that won't eat it. And then, so yeah, I always have chicken nuggets on hand in the freezer. So that's what we'll do for a couple of the kids. So we're gonna do that and a few sides to go with it. So that's what we're doing tonight. Let's, so I'm getting these. These are just sirloin steaks from Walmart. I'm gonna season those. I've got this. This was in my pantry, so I grabbed that. I'm gonna go ahead and make some of that because I know this is something the kids will eat. We're also gonna do some potatoes. We're gonna roast up some potatoes. Let me go ahead and get my oven preheated for, not timer, get my oven preheated for some potatoes. We're also gonna do some rolls. We're gonna do some corn on the cob, just some frozen corn on the cob. I'm gonna get that started a little bit later. I've been letting these sit out for a few minutes. I am gonna go ahead and season these. I usually use steak seasoning, but I'm out of that. So I'm probably just gonna do a mixture of garlic powder and salt and pepper. Start out with some garlic powder. Also, I'm not doing a voiceover with this part. I know probably some of this video is doing like a voiceover. So you hear my kids in the background, they're just in there playing. It is very cold outside. A lot of times I'll go outside when I'm cooking dinner, especially when I'm filming it, but it's super cold outside. Also today's Wednesday, and so I like to cook dinner early tonight. It is 4:30, so I like to have dinner ready by 5:30 because we have church Wednesdays. So yeah, so we're eating like extra early. I like to get, I'm doing salt. I like to get everything done before we have to head out and get the kids ready and hopefully we like to get a lot of our cleaning done. Extra paper. We like to get our cleaning done before we leave. Okay, I'm not gonna start cooking these yet because I need to get my potatoes started. But these are gonna sit here for a little bit longer. I'm gonna get my, grab a cutting board. Okay, so I like to line my pan. This pan always sticks, but it's like my favorite pan. It cooks faster and like more crispier versus my other like baking sheets. So everything always sticks to this though, so I like to, I'm gonna put some olive oil in here, but I like to spray the bottom of it as well. I feel like that just helps. All right, I've got about 3 potatoes. I'm gonna do a little bit of olive oil on here, like a couple teaspoons maybe. All right, and then I'm gonna do some paprika. I love paprika. It's like one of my favorite seasonings. We're gonna do garlic powder. We're gonna do onion powder. I could eat these for every meal. I just love roasted potatoes or air fryer potatoes too. I'm gonna do a little bit of this Italian herb grinder. And then we're gonna do some pepper. And I'm gonna take my hands and mix all of this together. I'm gonna everything evenly. We're gonna put these in the oven for like 20 to 25 minutes until they're done. All right, I've got corn on the cob going. I'm gonna get that done and let it sit off to the side before I start my steak. I've just got this Walmart brand frozen corn on the cob. All right, I'm gonna get this. This is from Aldi. These are actually really good. These have a really good taste. I'm gonna salt that. Potatoes are cooking. I've got some Sister Schubert rolls. These are our favorite. Really the ones in the tin. The ones that you can buy in the tin, the Sister Schubert, they're really the best, but these are really good too. These are just easier. I just feel like to take out how many I need. And that's gonna be dinner. I've got our steak still laying out. Probably just, I'm getting ready to flip these potatoes. I like easy dinner nights when I don't have to put much thought into it. Steaks are looking good. All right, these steaks, hopefully they're good. Just a little bit of this mac and cheese. Just like a little spoonful. Potatoes. And roll. Or corn, excuse me. Alright, and I'm going to do half a roll. Just because I just love it. I'm going to give Cal another half. That's going to be dinner tonight. And then I've got kids' plates, and then also Delaney's plate. Alright, I'm gonna cut into this steak. Let's see how I did. I tend to overcook them. It's probably like medium well. Not too bad. Okay, we're gonna make a really yummy looking dessert. Fudgy pumpkin chocolate brownies. Now I will say, I'm not the biggest pumpkin fan, but these just look so good to me, and I was like, I think my kids would really like these too. And I was reading the comments, and you don't taste a big pumpkin taste. Also, my kids are being super loud, so I apologize in advance for that. We have half a cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, 1/3 cup of all-purpose flour. We're gonna do 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. I did a little bit of salt, and we're gonna do some pumpkin pie spice. So we've got 1/4 teaspoon of the pumpkin pie spice. All right, so I'm gonna kind of mix all of this together. And then we're gonna mix up our wet ingredients. Okay, so we're gonna do 1/2 cup of unsweetened applesauce. And we're gonna do 3/4 cup of this pumpkin puree. I'm gonna combine all of this. All right, I'm gonna stir all of this together and get it all combined. Also, I just remembered I didn't put sugar, so I'm gonna go ahead and add that now. I'm supposed to add that to the dry ingredients. Totally forgot, so we're just gonna go ahead and add it in here. Okay, now that I'm combining it together, it really doesn't have much of a pumpkin smell. It's more of the cocoa powder smell. So I'm gonna transfer all of this. I've already sprayed my 8 by 8 pan. So the last thing we're gonna do is I got 1/4 cup of chocolate chips. All those. I got mini chocolate chips just because that's what I had. And I'm gonna bake this in the oven for like 20 to 25 minutes until it's done. Okay, so these are about 22 minutes they were done. These need to get cut up into like 9 pieces. So I think we're gonna do, the kids are gonna try these with me, and we'll cut a couple of them in half and we're gonna try them. Yes, the pan's hot, so don't touch the pan.
I really want to try them.
So the brownies are warm. So there's your one. Okay, go for it. Okay, that's pretty good. You try it.
Can I try them?
These are pumpkin fudge brownies.
Can I try
Yeah,
them?
they're actually really good. I just tried to bite.
Ow!
Is it hot?
Hot. Go.
It's just a little warm. It's not really hot. You like it?
Hot.
What do y'all think?
It's good, but it's hot.
So it's got, do you taste the pumpkin? Maybe a hint of pumpkin taste. Not too bad though. So if you're not a big pumpkin lover, you'd probably like these. All right, so these brownies, I kind of let them cool. I put a little bit of parchment paper down. Not the prettiest circle, but they are super good. My kids loved these. Like I said, if you're not a huge pumpkin fan, they're still so good. I think if anything, the pumpkin made them like even more like moist maybe. But I'm a big fan. I'm gonna put them in here. We can kind of eat on them the next couple days. The kids are even asking for more, so I told them after dinner they might can have another one. But I definitely recommend these. They're so good. All right, so there's us some dessert. It's super easy too. So for dinner tonight, this is the recipe my sister sent to me and told me that I should give a try. She said her family really enjoyed it. It is sour cream enchiladas, very easy. I've already made up my chicken. I actually put this in the crock pot this morning and just put the chicken in there, cooked it on low for like 6 hours, and it shreds up very easily. So I have 4 chicken breasts in here. Also gonna add a can of Rotel with green chilies, a whole can. We're also gonna do a can of cream of chicken soup. This is the 98% fat-free. Got an 8-ounce container of light, I think this is 8 ounces, yeah, of light sour cream. And we're gonna do a 1/2 packet of this taco seasoning. All right, so this was looking like we're gonna give all this a good stir. All right, so next I'm gonna add a little bit of red enchilada sauce to the bottom of this, and I'll probably do a little bit on top as well. And then I'm gonna take my tortillas, and I'm probably gonna make, I don't know how many, maybe 8, maybe 10 of these. I'm just gonna stuff the tortillas, and then we'll put them in here. I'm actually making these ahead of time, so I'm gonna make them up, and then we have a ball game tonight. We have to be there at 5:30, so we're just probably not gonna have time to eat and then go to the ball game. So I'm gonna go ahead and make these up, stick them in the fridge, and then as soon as we get home, I'll pop them in the oven for about 30 minutes and we should be good to go. But I'm gonna stuff the tortillas, probably 8. The recipe calls for 10, but we'll see how many I get. I'm gonna stuff these with the mixture and put them in the pan. Okay, so I had enough to make 7. I'm gonna pour a little bit more of this on top. I use about half the jar, half the can of this. And then I'm gonna do probably like a 1/2 cup of Velveeta shreds. I'm gonna put this all over it. And then like I said, it'll be a few hours before we eat this. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cover this with some tin foil, stick it in the fridge, and then heat it up once we get home. We'll just have a later dinner tonight, but it should be really easy to just throw it in the oven. All right, it is 7:50. I've got the oven on 400. This has been going for like 20 minutes or so, so I just uncovered it. I'm gonna cook it for maybe 10 more minutes and hopefully it's done on the inside. So I've got everybody's plates sitting out. We're gonna do a salad with it. Just some lettuce, I got some cheese. I think I've got croutons. I'll grab the croutons too. We got some mozzarella cheese. I got that for everybody else, but I will use a little bit of this. Okay, so dinner for Thursday night. This is what we're looking. Everything is done. They look really good. I'm getting ready to try them. I've got the kids. I just halved one for them because I'm not sure quite how they're gonna do with it. Can y'all tell everybody's starving? So I got some salad for some of the kids. I got some grapes to go with it. I've got to get these cut up for a couple of them. But let's give this a try. Also, if you're on WW, I calculated these in the app. They are 3 points each, which is, I feel like, so good. And it's like a lot. So I'm just gonna probably just eat one. They're pretty big. Make sure I got lots of the filling. Let's see how they are. I hope I got them good and done inside. Okay, those are really, there's a little bit of spice to them. Those are really good though. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll try to leave as many links as I can below, or the recipes below. Give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to check out links. Check out Thrive Market if you're interested, and I'll see you guys soon for another video. Bye.